I received this little tiny gold Paydirt bag from a subscriber, so I figured today's video, we're gonna go ahead and pan it and see what kind of gold and goodies we can get out of it. Hey everybody, it's Rob with RobFindsTreasure. That's right, I've got a beginner's gold Paydirt bag from one of my subscribers, Daily Dose of Adventure, who also has an eBay store, Rocky-Mountain-Coin. Now, I did not pay for this bag. It was generously donated by him, and he wanted me to go ahead and try to do a review on it. Now, I brought up the listing on this bag on his eBay store, and for those wondering, I will have a link to both his eBay store, this listing down below, as well as his YouTube channel if you want to check him out, because he does post videos on YouTube as well. That being said, I'm not sponsoring him, endorsing him in any other fashion other than doing this review to be as fair as possible. Now, these bags sell for $21.80 a piece, but if you buy multiple, you get discounts. And because it's a beginner's gold Paydirt bag, it looks like he's made it pretty simple. He's pretty much guaranteeing that there's 0.15 grams of gold in there, and that he has stated that he's removed a lot of the black sands out of it to make it an easy beginning bag for kids to go ahead and pan. Now, it looks like he's also done some things in here like add some gold and some gemstones, some possible lead and iron, old coins, silver coins, just some stuff that the kids will have some fun with. I'll let you guys check out that listing should you choose. In the meantime, because he says it's a beginner's Paydirt bag for kids, I wanted to dumb this down a lot. So I'm going to use a kitchen strainer to classify, a small gold pan, and just a bigger pan that I'll fill with water to do a quick panning on this. Let's see how much gold I get out of this using simplified methods, and if we can get up to 0.15 grams of gold, including any other goodies. So for sake of filming, I just went ahead and popped the top. I haven't peeked inside yet. We'll do that now. And, well, we can already see that there's a penny in there, or some kind of coin, and some larger rocks. So let's go ahead and just dump this right into here, just like this. And we'll make sure that we get all the little possible creases and all the goodies out of here 100%. And if I need to go back in there, I will. But here's what we got. Now we're just gonna go ahead and do this with the kitchen strainer and get all of the fines and smaller things put towards the bottom. And that's what we got here. So I think what I'll do first is we'll take a quick peek and see if we have anything cool. And I know I saw a coin, so we'll grab that first. So the first thing we found is a 1948 Denver minted wheat cent. Always nice grabbing a little wheat cent for the collection. Next thing I'll do is I'm going to sort through this, and I do see a little bit of something here. I don't know if that's a little ball of silver. I'll have to take a test on it, but we got something there. And I see a second one right here. Possibly two little balls of silver. They could be lead, but I doubt they're lead based on their weight and color. And I don't think I see anything else at quick glance. No bigger gold pickers, of course. I think I see something right here. What's this? Possibly could be some iron ore or some silver ore. We'll pull that aside because it's interesting. And we'll take a little more peek in here. And possibly some garnets in here as well. I think I see a few garnets. But I'll run through it, and I'll go to the next step after I've ran through it. All right, for sake of time, I decided to go ahead and not worry too much about any gemstones. I will say that I believe those are two little silver beads. We got a little piece of quartz and maybe a quartz crystal / glass. I really didn't inspect it under the scope, but definitely something a little different. I pulled it aside. Now that we've got all that stuff separated, this is going to be what I'm going to pan next. I've already filled this up with water, and again, we're going to do this like a kid would do it, learning for the first time. So this is not a how-to gold pan tutorial. This is basically just me acting like I'm a first-timer trying to get this down. So what I'm going to do first and foremost is dip this pan into the water and get the material wet, just like this. And the first thing I'm going to do is just kind of fluff the material. That way we get some of the dusty dirt moved around. And typically I would add a little soap to this. That way we can break the water tension. But we're going to do this, like I said, as a child might, learning for their first time. Now that we've done that, we're going to go ahead and pull this out slowly and start the gold panning process. What I'm going to do first is just shake it left and right. Try to get all the heavier stuff to sink to the bottom until I can feel the material kind of sliding around at the bottom so that I know I've done that. Now I'm just going to rinse the top away just like that. Now we've got the first beginning step, and I'm just going to keep repeating that process over and over again and continuing to let the lighter stuff come off the top. And for sake of time, because it's not a how-to, I'm going to speed this up and bring you guys back after I've panned it down into some concentrates. All right, I've pretty much got it down to the concentrates now. And when I look at it, looks like it's mostly going to be the black sands. So I think we're going to go ahead and try to do a reveal here and see if we have any gold in this pan. So let's go ahead and get a little bit of the water out here. And sorry we're doing this kind of one-handed here, but let's just see if we have any gold accumulated at the top. Oh, we do have some gold. We do have some gold in here, and looks like it's pretty good gold for a pan for sure. You can see quite a few pickers in there. Some pretty good flakes. I'm going to work on this for a few extra seconds and see if I can do a little better job of panning down some of the black sands and give you a better reveal. I'm still working on it. I'm just going to shake it this time and see what we see. And that is looking pretty fantastic. That is looking pretty fantastic. All right, let me go ahead now and really clean it up. I'll be back. Now that we got it panned down pretty good, I'm going to take a little magnet and put it in a bag so that we can catch any of the magnetic sands and things that help separate that from the gold. Now, by doing this, it is possible that some gold will be trapped in a pocket of the metallic stuff and sticks to this. That's why we use the bag so that we can separate the material when we're done. Let's go ahead and grab some of this black sand, as you can see, and we're going to just go slowly around, trying to just leave the gold behind, but picking up all the stuff that is magnetic and not the gold if possible. It's always satisfying for me to do this. I love it. And I got to be careful because gold will get sucked up with it. And I think I felt some gold get pulled in with it. So we've got all that, and you get a nice chunk of it right there. And I'm going to go through that now and see if there's any gold. But I'm going to finish up getting the rest of the metallic magnetic stuff out of the pan. And then we'll see how much gold we have. Just wanted to show that really quick as a nice, easy way to help clean your gold. All right, we've got it all cleaned up and the gold is ready to dry and weigh. And that looks like a pretty good amount of gold. I mean, I'm thinking that's at least 0.15. Could be more, could be less. We'll have to see. Sorry for the shakiness, but I am zoomed way in. Let me go ahead and zoom out. Let's dry up that gold, put it on the scale, and see what we got from it. All right, it's time for the big reveal. I've got my little scale set to grams. We have it tared out. The difference is this little bowl. Let's go ahead and put it on there and see what we got. 0.188 grams. Let's just double check that for a second. Looks like 0.188 grams to me of nice gold. So definitely lived up to its guarantee of 0.15. On top of that, we got a 1948 Denver minted wheat cent. Couple little oddities here that I'll just put aside. And even two tiny little silver balls, I guess. And if I add them to it, We got about 0.3 grams of silver as well. Now that's only one panning. I probably could pan this one more time to see if there's anything in there. And I would suspect that there's probably something in there, like some flour gold that I may have missed, but probably not significant. Now I'm a stickler. I'll probably go back and pan that. But at the end of the day, this met the requirements as far as what the description said. So definitely a fun bag of beginner's pay dirt to pan. Like I mentioned earlier, I'm not affiliated with Rocky Mountain Coins at all, but if you'd like to check out his beginner's gold pay dirt, I'll have a link to that down below. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this kind of different video for me. I know I had a lot of fun doing it. It's not often I get to pan gold being in Texas, and when I do, I always enjoy myself. If you enjoyed it, I'd appreciate a thumbs up. And as always, everyone, happy hunting, and thanks for watching. For those wondering, I went ahead and repanned the material, and we did miss a few small specks, which I'll add to the haul.